What if a modern fighter jet, sleek, supersonic, armed with missiles, suddenly appeared over a medieval battlefield? No radar, no gunpowder, no idea what's coming. Would a single F-16 be unstoppable, or would ancient ingenuity somehow fight back? Welcome to Battle Paradox, where history meets imagination. And tonight, we're diving into jet fighter versus medieval castle. What if modern technology met the Middle Ages? Stay to the end, because what happens when the past collides with aviation's future will shock you. It's the year 1347, deep in the Middle Ages. The air smells of wood smoke and iron. A great stone fortress stands tall. Thick walls, drawbridge down, banners of a rising kingdom fluttering in the wind. Inside, knights polish armor, unaware that above the clouds, a fighter jet is screaming through a time rift. Suddenly, peasants look to the sky. A metallic bird unlike anything in the history of medieval warfare. Its roar shakes the earth. Horses panic. Archers freeze. This isn't just an invasion, it's a collision of centuries. Imagine the sheer power of modern aviation. An F-16 Fighting Falcon, capable of speeds over 1,500 miles per hour, equipped with laser-guided bombs and air-to-ground missiles. The pilot, confused, realizing he's flown through a strange storm, checks his GPS. No satellites, no signals. Below, a medieval kingdom sprawls out like a diorama of ancient history. He circles, surveying stone castles, catapults, and troops preparing for war. He's alone, yes, but also the most powerful war machine ever to enter the Middle Ages. The castle's defenders hear thunder, but there are no clouds. The jet swoops low. Its afterburners ignite the sky like fire from the gods. Arrows fly upward, futile, fragile against the steel predator above. Ballistae twist, aiming high. But even the most advanced siege weapon of the Middle Ages can't reach modern altitude. Then, a missile launches. The blast obliterates a tower. Knights fall to the ground, dazed by a force they can't understand. To them, this isn't a man-made craft. It's divine wrath. The fighter jet just changed the entire history of medieval warfare in seconds. But humanity adapts. Even in the darkest times, the castle's engineers scramble. If they can't fight the machine, they'll outsmart it. Smoke signals rise. They cover the castle in thick black haze to block visibility. Archers line the walls. Siege crews load massive trebuchets, their only hope to hit the jet as it dives low. One well-timed shot. A stone projectile slams into the air. The jet dodges, but turbulence shakes it. Fuel warning lights blink. No refueling in the 14th century. For the first time, technology meets the limits of time itself. If this truly happened, history would shatter. Medieval scholars might record this as a metal dragon from the heavens, marking it in ancient manuscripts. Imagine how this would alter the Renaissance. Science accelerated centuries early, sparked by a single glimpse of modern aviation. Future inventors like Leonardo da Vinci might find inspiration not in imagination, but in eyewitness accounts of a real fighter jet. This would rewrite not only the history of the Middle Ages, but the entire timeline of the Roman Empire's successors. It's the ultimate paradox. Technology that reshapes its own origin. The F-16, though mighty, runs on limited fuel. After hours of dominance, its tanks run dry. The pilot ejects, parachuting into a world of swords and superstition. Captured by knights, he's questioned, studied, maybe even revered as a celestial being. His jet becomes a relic of ancient history, buried beneath the earth, waiting to be unearthed centuries later, as proof that time once bent. So, what if modern technology truly met the Middle Ages? Would humanity advance or collapse under the weight of its own paradox? Tell us in the comments. Could a medieval army ever bring down a modern fighter jet? If you love cinematic what-if explorations, subscribe to Battle Paradox, where history collides with imagination every week. This was Jet Fighter versus Medieval Castle. And this is Battle Paradox, where the past meets the impossible.